Hi everyone, welcome to the 2020 BookTube Prize. I have been anxiously awaiting this day since we announced last year's winner in the first weekend of October. And so it's finally here. We are ready to start the second year of the BookTube Prize. This year, as you probably already know, we've added nonfiction. So we have two categories. Each category has 48 books. Just a very quick reminder for those who are new how the prize structure works. We start February 1st with 48 books. They are split into 8 groups. Each group, of course, has 6 books. And then each group is read by a panel of judges and over the course of February and March. And each judge independently ranks the books 1 through 6. They don't discuss with each other their rankings until after the results are announced, so that each judge comes to his or her rankings completely independently. Then I compile the rankings from all the judges on the panel, put them in order, and then the top 3 books in each group of 6 advanced to the next round, the quarterfinal round. So each round we cut the field in half until we get the final 6 books for round 4. And those are the 6 finalists. So this round we're starting with 48 books in fiction, 48 books in nonfiction, 8 groups in each division. If you want a checklist to print out and follow along with, there is one on the BookTubePrize.org website. Just go to the Octafinals tab, Octafinals meaning that there are 8 groups in each division. And there is a PDF file you can download for fiction and another PDF file you can download for the nonfiction, and the books are already split into the groups for you. So that's how the prize works. We have 96 books to introduce. I'm not going to talk about the books individually other than just to show you which books are in which group, so you know which books actually made the field. And we'll leave it at that because this video is going to be longer than most videos that I do here anyway, and I don't want to make it worse. So let's get right to it, and we'll start with the nonfiction since that's our new division this year. One thing I should have mentioned in my introduction, judges for round 1, you will get an email from me sometime later today on the 26th with your round 1 judge assignment. You'll be told which group you're judging, the 6 books that are in that group, or if you're not judging round 1, you'll be told that you are a standby judge. And we will use you if somebody has to withdraw, and we can slide you into that person's slot. So you'll know later today what round or what group you are judging, so you can get started collecting the 6 books. Okay, let's get started with nonfiction. The 6 books in Group A. First is The Body, A Guide for Occupants by Bill Bryson. Second is A Woman of No Importance, The Untold Story of the American Spy Who Helped Win World War II by Sonia Purnell. Book 3 is Labyrinth of Ice, The Triumphant and Tragic Greely Polar Expedition by Buddy Levy. Book 4 is The Anarchy, The East India Company, Corporate Violence, and the Pillage of an Empire by William Dalrymple. Book 5 is Underland, A Deep Time Journey by Robert Macfarlane. And Book 6 is Know My Name, a Memoir by Chanel Miller. So those are the 6 books in Group A. Moving on, Group B. Long Live the Tribe of Fatherless Girls, a Memoir by Takira Madden. American Predator, The Hunt for the Most Meticulous Serial Killer of the 21st Century by Maureen Callahan. Invisible Women, Data Bias in a World Designed for Men by Carolyn Criado Perez. Stony the Road, Reconstruction, White Supremacy, and the Rise of Jim Crow by Henry Louis Gates, Jr. The British Are Coming, The War for America, Lexington to Princeton, 1775 to 1777, Volume 1 of the Revolution Trilogy by Rick Atkinson. And Trick Mirror by Gia Tolentino. Group C. Three Women by Lisa Taddeo. In the Dream House, a memoir by Carmen Maria Machado. Solitary, Unbroken by 4 Decades in Solitary Confinement, My Story of Transformation and Hope by Albert Woodfox. Made, Hard Work, Low Pay, and a Mother's Will to Survive by Stephanie Land. The Collected Schizophrenias, Essays by Esme Wei-Jin Wang. And Breathe, A Letter to My Sons by Imani Perry. Nonfiction Group D. Thick and Other Essays by Tressie McMillan Cottom. Catch and Kill, Lies, Spies, and a Conspiracy to Protect Predators by Ronan Farrow. Maybe You Should Talk to Someone, A Therapist, Her Therapist, and Our Lives Revealed by Lori Gottlieb. She Said, Breaking the Sexual Harassment Story That Helped Ignite a Movement by Jodi Kantor and Megan Twohey. The Five, The Lives of Jack the Ripper's Women by Hallie Rubenhold. And In the Country of Women, a memoir by Susan Straight. Nonfiction Group E. The Yellow House by Sarah M. Broom. Me by Elton John. Charged, The New Movement to Transform American Prosecution and End Mass Incarceration by Emily Bazelon. The Great Pretender by Susanna Cahalan. Sea People, The Puzzle of Polynesia by Christina Thompson. I Like to Watch, Arguing My Way Through the TV Revolution by Emily Nussbaum. Nonfiction Group F. The Uninhabitable Earth, Life After Warming by David Wallace Wells. Say Nothing, A True Story of Murder and Memory in Northern Ireland by Patrick Radden Keefe. Everything in Its Place, First Loves and Last Takes by Oliver Sacks. Midnight in Chernobyl, The Untold Story of the World's Greatest Nuclear Disaster by Adam Higginbotham. The Heartbeat of Wounded Knee, Native America from 1890 to the Present by David Troyer. And How We Fight for Our Lives, a memoir by Saeed Jones. Nonfiction Group G. The Ungrateful Refugee, What Immigrants Never Tell You by Dina Nayeri. 5 Days Gone, The Mystery of My Mother's Disappearance as a Child by Laura Cumming. No Visible Bruises, What We Don't Know About Domestic Violence Can Kill Us by Rachel Louise Snyder. Savage Appetites, 4 True Stories of Women, Crime, and Obsession by Rachel Monroe. How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi. The Ice at the End of the World, An Epic Journey into Greenland's Buried Past and Our Perilous Future by John Gertner. And the final group, Nonfiction Group H. The Only Plane in the Sky, An Oral History of 9/11 by Garrett M. Graff. Furious Hours, Murder, Fraud, and the Last Trial of Harper Lee by Casey Sepp. Parkland by Dave Cullen. Guest House for Young Widows Among the Women of ISIS, Azeda Moaveni. The Ministry of Truth, the biography of George Orwell's 1984 by Dorian Linsky. And Rough Magic, Riding the World's Loneliest Horse Race by Laura Pryor Palmer. Okay, there you have the 48 books for the inaugural Nonfiction Prize in the BookTube Prize. Let's move on to the fiction division. In Group A, The Confessions of Franny Langton by Sarah Collins. Girl, Woman, Other by Bernardine Evaristo. The Beekeeper of Aleppo by Christy Leftery. Your House Will Pay by Steph Cha. 10 Minutes, 38 Seconds in This Strange World by Elif Shafak. And Girl by Edna O'Brien. Fiction, Group B. Women Talking by Miriam Taves. Ghost Wall by Sarah Moss. Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. Just a quick demonstration that even a book published on the very last day of 2019 still achieved enough buzz to get included here by our judges. The Dutch House by Ann Patchett. A Single Thread by Tracy Chevalier. And Gods of Jade and Shadow by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. Moving on to Fiction Group C. Inland by Taya Obret. Frankenstein by Jeanette Winterson. A Woman Is No Man by Etoff Rum. Where Reasons End by Yi-Yun Lee. The Far Field by Madhuri Vijay. And Spring by Ali Smith. Moving on to Fiction Group D. Red at the Bone by Jacqueline Woodson. An Orchestra of Minorities by Chigozie Obioma. Lanny by Max Porter. Fleischman is in Trouble by Taffy Brodesser-Akner. The Innocents by Michael Crummy. And The Water Dancer by Ta-Nehisi Coates. Moving on to Fiction Group E. The Topeka School by Ben Lerner. Lost Children Archive by Valeria Luiselli. Black Leopard, Red Wolf by Marlon James. Queenie by Candace Carty Williams. And the one you've all been wondering about, Ducks Newburyport by Lucy Ellman. And finally, in Group E, The Island of Sea Women by Lisa C. Fiction, Group F. Boy Swallows Universe by Trent Dalton. Patsy by Nicole Dennis Benn. Dominicana by Angie Cruz. Middle England by Jonathan Coe. The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. And The Man Who Saw Everything by Deborah Levy. Moving on to Fiction Group G. Bunny by Mona Awad. Miracle Creek by Angie Kim. Disappearing Earth by Julia Phillips. The Other Americans by Layla Lalami. On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. And The Nickel Boys by Colson Whitehead. And moving on to our final group, Fiction Group H. Olive Again by Elizabeth Strout. Normal People by Sally Rooney. City of Girls by Elizabeth Gilbert. The Night Tiger by Yangtze Chu. The Old Drift by Namwali Serpell. And Cantoris by Carolina de Robertis. Okay, so you've seen the 96 books that we're starting the BookTube Prize competition with on February 1st. I hope your favorites have made the field. If not, let me know in the comments, were there any books that you were surprised the judges did not include in the field of 48 in each division? That happens every year. There's always somebody's favorite book that gets left out. And if you're interested in following along and doing what I'm calling the BookTube Prize Challenge, hashtag BookTube Prize Challenge, I have challenged myself to read all 96 books, 48 from each division, before we announce the winner the first weekend in October. Now this year, I'm fortunate that I've already read 30 of the 96, so I only have 66 books more to get through between now and the end of September. If you would like to do the hashtag BookTube Prize Challenge, pick a division, fiction or nonfiction, or if you really want to be ambitious, do both and read along with the checklist and let us know how you're doing. Okay, everybody, I'll be back with you when I have more news on the prize, but for right now, let's get started reading. Happy reading, everybody. Bye-bye.